In Madagascar, thousands of protesters flooded the streets of Antananarivo on Sunday, cheering soldiers who joined their calls for President Andry Rajoelina to step down. Reuters reports the president has now left the country as the youth-led Gen Z movement continues to escalate unrest. Military personnel from the elite CAPSAT unit, instrumental in Rajoelina's 2009 rise to power, declared they had taken control of the nation's armed forces, land, air, and naval. The unit's officers urged other branches of the security forces to disobey government orders and join the demonstrators. With the president reportedly out of the country, the move signals a major shift in control of the military, Reuters reports. Rajoelina's office said it wishes to inform the nation and the international community that an attempt to seize power illegally and by force has been initiated. The president's whereabouts remain unclear, even as he condemned what he called an attempt to destabilize the country and urged unity to defend constitutional order.
Here at 13 May, listen carefully. We will not leave until the resignation letter of Andry Rajoelina is received right here at 13 May. Leaving, understood? It must be received tonight. The resignation letter of Mr. Andry Rajoelina.
At Antananarivo's symbolic Place du 13 Mai, demonstrators chanted, "Resign tonight, Rajoelina," and waved Malagasy flags as crowds surged through the capital's streets. CAPSAT soldiers were seen driving military trucks alongside the protesters, who set up barricades and torched a National Guard vehicle. Police initially used tear gas and stun grenades to disperse crowds, but several officers reportedly stood aside when soldiers appeared. At least one person was killed, while a journalist and a soldier were wounded in clashes near military barracks. The protests, driven by the Gen Z Mada movement, began on September 25th over water and electricity cuts, but have snowballed into broader anger over corruption, unemployment, and the cost of living crisis.
The president has been in power more than 15 years, and still there's no water, no electricity, no jobs. Look at Madagascar. They are rich, and we don't have enough to eat.
The African Union has urged restraint, calling on all sides to resolve the crisis through dialogue. Air France has suspended flights to Antananarivo due to the volatile security situation. Madagascar, a nation of 31 million, has a long history of political upheaval. Rajoelina first came to power through a military-backed coup in 2009 and was re-elected last year in a contested vote, boycotted by opposition parties. As soldiers and civilians stand united in the capital's streets, the situation remains highly fluid. Reuters confirms President Rajoelina has left Madagascar, leaving a power vacuum as the Gen Z-led protests gain momentum. Whether this movement will force Rajoelina's resignation or spiral into another full-blown coup is now the question gripping Madagascar and the world watching it.